She didn't run away. She didn't vanish in the dark. She was seen, carried into a house, unconscious, and then nothing. No screams, no CCTV of her leaving, no trace of her body. It's like she walked into a place where reality just stopped. This is the case of Giedre, a woman who came to Ireland for a new life and instantly become one of its most haunting mystery. Giedre was 29 years old. She had recently arrived in Ireland from Lithuania. In early 2018, like many others, she came for opportunity, work, stability, a future. But from the very beginning, her life in Ireland was unstable. Investigators later confirmed they could not clearly establish where she was living in the days before she disappears. She moved between places. She had no fixed home. That matters because people without a stable routine are easier to lose and harder to find. Ask yourself, if someone doesn't have a clear base, how quickly can they disappear? May 29, 2018. That evening, Giedre spoke to her father in Lithuania. This is one of the most last confirmed moments of her life. The call was normal. No fear, no panic, no warning signs. She told him she had been out, eating, spending time in Dundalk, just living her life. Then the call ended. And from that moment forward, she never contacted her family again. No messages, no calls, no online activity. That silence is critical because in missing person cases, sudden silence after normal behavior is one of the strongest indicators that something went wrong. That same night, Giedre was out in Dundalk. Witnesses later confirmed she was seen with two men she knew. This wasn't a random encounter. There was familiarity, trust, but at some point that night, something changed. We don't know exactly what. There is no confirmed timeline of events, no footage of what happened between leaving Dundalk and arriving at the next location. Only one disturbing fact remains. By the time she reached Laytown, she was no longer walking. Around late that night, in Laytown, County Meath, witnesses saw something they would never forget. Two men carrying a woman into a house. That woman was Giedre, and according to those witnesses, she appeared to be unconscious, not helping herself, not speaking, not resisting, just being carried. Think about this carefully. A grown woman, unconscious, being taken into a house, and no one called emergency services. No one intervened. No official report was made that night. That moment may have been the last chance to save her. This house in Laytown would become the center of everything because what happened next defies logic. Investigators later confirmed the men were seen entering the house with Giedre. They were later seen leaving the house, but Giedre was never seen leaving. No witnesses, no footage, no trace. That creates one unavoidable conclusion. Whatever happened to her likely happened inside that house. After that night, Giedre disappeared completely. Her phone stopped. Her digital footprint ended. Her financial activity vanished. There was no sign of preparation, no packed belongings, no travel plans, no goodbye message. This was not someone starting over. This was someone who was cut off instantly from the world. Here is one of the most damaging parts of this case. Giedre was not reported missing immediately. Her disappearance was only reported in August 2018, almost 3 months after. By then, potential crime scene had been contaminated. Witness memories had faded. Surveillance footage was gone. Any physical evidence could have disappeared. In investigations, time is everything, and in this case, time was lost. As guards began piecing together the timeline, they reached a conclusion. This was no longer a missing person case. They officially treated it as a murder investigation, not because they found the body, but because of the circumstances. Last seen unconscious, no contact ever made, no evidence of voluntary disappearance, suspicious final location. But this creates a major challenge. Without a body, proving what happened become extremely difficult. Investigators focus heavily on the Laytown property. Searches were carried out. The house was examined, but nothing conclusive was publicly confirmed. No body, no clear forensic breakthrough, just absence. And sometimes, in cases like this, absence is the strongest clue because it suggests something was hidden or removed. In January 2022, a man was arrested in connection with the Giedre disappearance. For the first time in years, there was hope. Hope that someone would talk. Hope that the truth would finally surface. But that hope didn't last. The man was released without charge. And once again, the case fell back into silence. Let's stay grounded in fact. We know she was with people she knew. She was unconscious when entering the house. She never came out. She was never seen again. From these facts, investigators believe her disappearance was not voluntary. So, what are the possibilities? Something happened earlier that night, something that left her unconscious. An accident occurred inside the house and panic followed. A decision was made to hide what happened. There is no confirmed sequence, but there is one clear truth. This was not a random disappearance. Years later, there are still no answers. No confirmed suspect, no body recovered, no official reconstruction of events. Just fragments, a phone call, a night out, a house, and a disappearance that makes no sense. A woman arrives in a new country, looking for a future. Instead, her story ends in a moment no one can fully explain. She's carried into a house and never seen again. No closure for her family, no justice, no answers, just one question that still hangs over this case. What happened inside that house? If you had to piece this together, what do you think happened that night? And more importantly, who knows the truth but isn't speaking? Tell me your theory in the comments. Thank you.